Wise by pair, wise dice. Then it's his. Shoot his head and slice of an angel wrapped in skin. Throw dice and woes of life. Love and pride. Look at her vibe. What's the meaning of life? One subjective paradise. Crystal shit and leers. Motives reflected. Often mirrors appear clear. Ready from ear to ear. Craving and raining rain. Rekindle the flame. Close as she draws near. Stay there. Remove your underwear. Shove it somewhere over there. In paradise. In paradise. We know our purpose. In paradise, in paradise. We know what our worth is. In paradise, we manifest dreams. In paradise, truth is what you can see.
Boom, yes it is. The truth is what you can see. Hello everybody and welcome to this edition of the Unpopular Hour. Of course, I'm your host, Matt Clark, and it is Friday, and normally we are at Cutting Up, but today we had to switch it around a little bit, so we're at Georgia's Happy Hog today here on Friday, and it's located at 712 Culbertson Drive, just east of Lincoln, south of the state capitol, north of OU Medical Center, just across from the Harn Homestead, right here off of Lincoln and Culbertson Drive. So, but anyway, for catering events, you can contact them at 405-525-8111. They're open Monday through Saturdays from 11 to 7. And since the Thunder schedule got announced yesterday, what we're doing is, and by the way, our broadcast is being brought to you by YNB, family owned and operated since 1912. They are the bank that makes things happen. They're an equal housing lender, a member of the FDIC, and of course they are the sponsor for us to be here today at Georgia's Happy Hog. They sponsor for us to go out and do minority women and black-owned business to support them and give them some marketing advertising. You can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. That's www.ynbok.com, or you can go in and see them any of the locations right there on the right-hand side of your screen. So I want to thank YNB for sponsoring us to be here today at Georgia's. And of course, I'm having my hot links and my rib ends, and I'm having because on Tuesdays and Fridays are mac and cheese. That's the reason why I came here today. I missed Tuesday, but I'm here today. And tomorrow, since the schedule came out, we will be at Cutting Up Barbershop tomorrow afternoon to do the first show for the season number 4 for the Thunder after the storm. This will be our first Thunder show for, I guess this will be season 3, not season 4. Season 3. So anyway, it'll be our first show talking about the schedule, doing all the stuff that we're talking about today. Now today we're going to kind of briefly go over everything, but tomorrow we will do an in-depth study of the schedule. Today we'll just kind of go over it, who's going to win, who's going to lose. But tomorrow, on tomorrow's show after the storm, we will do an actual breakdown of the schedule. And of course, I'm joined by my guy Nathan Taylor of YNB. What's up, brother?
Not much, man. How are you?
I'm doing good, my friend. Just trying to get ready. Have you dissect the schedule like you said you're going to do, so you can kind of figure it all out, what you're going to say and what you don't?
I did 3 different scenarios.
Well,
kind of just went.
According to ESPN and Sports Illustrated, Thunder are not going to make the playoffs, so it doesn't matter what scenario you have. They're not going to make the playoffs, which is...
Yeah, they were supposed to win 25 games last year, 20 games last year?
Yeah, it's funny. Anyway, so we're going to look at it here in a minute on what they did with all that. So to start off, Thunder news. I watched Josh. I don't know if you got to see Josh play yesterday. But I've got to see him play 3 times this year, and what I've noticed is Josh has zero help. I mean, he's got the retreads basically is what he's got. Patty Mills and Joe Ingles and whatever, guys that are just strictly role players. But what I've noticed is Josh is definitely a number 2. He is not a number 1. He doesn't have the skill set. He doesn't have the skill set to take over a game and to do what he needs to do. And that's what I've noticed in these games. And when it gets tough, I mean, Josh, what they do is Josh is forced to do, because he's really one-dimensional. He's to the basket to shoot threes and he passes. That's what he does. But he doesn't have the ability to score consistently, which is what I've noticed about Josh, which he's definitely clearly a support guy. He is not an A, he is the B. And he's great in support.
But
so
you don't think he can create his own shot?
Josh is not an A. Josh is not an A. He's just not. He's not an A. The A players.
So,
go ahead.
Would you put J-Dub at 2 and him at 2A?
No. Well, I still think Josh is 2 and J-Dub is 2A. To me, that's the way I look at it. Now, I think they're right there together, but I want Josh to be the second guy, because if Josh is averaging 21, 22 points a game and J-Dub is right about there, the Thunder are going to win 55 games easy, okay? Because what I've noticed in watching SGA play with the Canadian national team, with R.J. Barrett and Kelly Olynyk and those guys, Jamal Murray, is off the team because he walked away, said his body needed rest, whatever. What I've noticed is that R.J. Barrett is trying to take over and be the guy. And R.J. Barrett, you are not the guy. You are not the guy. And when they're trying to do that, that's when they mess up. But what I've noticed is that they're starting to do what teams did to SGA. At the end of games, they double-team SGA to take the ball out of his hands. Now, the advantage that the Thunder have is when they do that, that means Josh Giddey is going to catch it about the top of the key or free throw line. All kinds of bad things are going to happen to teams at that point. Because what they're saying is, Go ahead.
Josh is going to take you to school. If you double team Shea next year with J-Dub and Josh is going to take you to school.
Right, well, that's what I'm saying. But the difference is, I'm saying between watching the Canadian national team and the Thunder is that the Thunder have Josh Giddey. And they're throwing it to R.J. Barrett and all of them, and they're all trying to do all this scoring. And I'm like, look, SGA is your best player. I know, R.J., you're mad. You're trying to make a name for yourself, and you think you're better than you are. You are not the dude. You're the third guy, fourth guy on the Knicks team. That's what you are. You're not the number one, number two guy. In your mind, you might think that, but you're really not. And I've watched the Canadian team play several times, and that's what I see is him trying to take over. But at the end of the day, SGA has the ball in his hands, and what teams do is take the ball out of SGA's hands as much as possible by tripling and doubling. But what's going to happen is Josh is going to get the ball at the top of the key. And as long as, like I said, if Josh is in aggressive mode, which he was at the end of last year, the Thunder are going to be hard to beat simply because Josh then at that point will look to shoot first. And if Josh looks to shoot first and pass second, the Thunder are going to be deadly. If Josh looks to pass first and shoot second, then the teams are just going to back off him because they know they're going to run at him and he's going to make the pass. You follow what I'm saying?
You're going to find that balance, man. Got to find that balance.
But no, there's no balance. It's him scoring. And if you're the scorer, then what that means is if I'm looking for you, if you're attacking me and I'm looking to score, that makes the pass easier to make, which is why SGA can make passes a lot easier because he's looking to score and they know he's looking to score. So therefore, it allows him to make easier passes and turn the ball over less. If Josh Giddey is looking to pass,
to look for score and forget about passing.
No, you're missing my point. My point is, if he's looking to score first, that opens it up for him to decide what he wants to do. But he's got to look to score first, make the defense recognize and honor him as a scorer, which opens it up for him to make easier decisions and easier passing lanes. That's my point. If you follow me at all on what I'm trying to say. What you're trying to say is, this is what I think you're trying to say. What you're trying to say is you want him to be in equal balance, passing and shooting. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in him looking to score first. Then that makes passing easier. That makes passing easier. That's what I'm saying. I
want him to score first. I just don't want him to start ignoring. And I know it makes
Josh is not that type of player. That's not him. I'm not even worried about that. Josh is a passer. He's a distributor of the basketball. He is a pass first, shoot second, which is what got the Thunder and Josh in trouble. But once Josh started scoring first, passing second, it allowed the Thunder to be a lot more aggressive and more dangerous as a team. That's my point. He's not going to be to the point where I'm going to go down and try to shoot every time. That's Dort. Okay, that's Dort. Okay. Now, J-Dub, I prefer J-Dub to look to score every time. I don't want him trying to do something he's not. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather J-Dub catch the ball and try to score. You see what I'm saying? He's not quite at the level where he
Try to
can make
score it.
that.
If the pass is there, take it, and if it's not, dunk it.
Yes. But see, Josh, I want him to look. As soon as he catches it there, boom, I'm going to pull up and knock down the mid-range. I'm going to do a teardrop. I'm going to do a floater. Now, in that case, then if you come over, then I got Chet crashing for the alley-oop. I've got Isaiah Joe on. You see what I'm saying? My court is spread out because now, all of a sudden, at this point, it's 4-on-3. And then Josh takes 2 people. Okay, so that makes it what? 3-on-2. For Josh to make a decision.
3-on-2,
yeah, that gives Josh a much easier job. But if Josh is not, then it's still 4-on-3, and they're going to back off of him, which is why he was turning the ball over a lot last year. But once he, at the end of the year, started looking to score first, then that made the double team of what they were trying to do to SGA more painful for opposing teams, because once they started doing that, that allowed Josh to make passes and do more. That's my point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if that makes sense at all. That's what I'm saying. That's why I want Josh to score first. That's why I don't care about him trying to pass. No, I don't want you trying to pass the ball to Chet. You pass the ball to Chet as a secondary thought. If you try to pass the ball to give Chet points, then what that's going to do is teams are going to know that, and the smart, good teams at the end of games, they know, oh, Josh going to catch the ball. He's going to try to throw an alley-oop or pass it to Chet. So what are they going to do? They're going to sneak on him. That's what's going to happen. That's what smart teams do.
I know you're not going to agree, but I think throughout the game, maybe do that a little bit. But in the last 5 minutes, that should be nothing but not even maybe a third option.
Well, who? Chet?
Yes.
Yes, agreed. He's a 4th option to me at the end of a game.
Yeah.
It's SGA, Josh, J-Dub, him. Then J. Will is the absolute last. Hopefully knocking down 40% threes. Hopefully he's worked on that. He's went into the lab. But I agree. But I'm just saying, to me, Chet's ego needs to be checked at the damn door. Okay? His ego is outrageous. But, I'm sure it has a lot to do with him hanging out with the brothers all the time, being a tall, skinny white kid, and him catching the trash talk that I'm sure goes on, okay? Because I know I'll be talking trash too. But Chet, I've watched, like I said, I watched him play in the pickup game with Trae Young. He and Trae were on the same team with KD. And I watched him play, and he pulled up into this shot, and he was nice. But I'm like, okay, there's no defensive pressure. And what I wanted to say, Chet, that's what the Pro-Am was supposed to look like. The game you got hurt in last year? That's what it's supposed to look like right there. Not a lot of defense, just letting you do your thing, getting dunks and stuff like that. That's what it is. Okay? And there's no pressure defense. That's what if he'd have played like that last year, he would not have gotten hurt playing against LeBron. But like I said, hindsight, probably the best thing in the world for him, because he got to gain some weight from that. But that being said, I saw this dude, and I was like, I couldn't believe this when I saw this. I was like, are you guys serious right now? They did a playoff prediction, which I know I put this in for the After the Storm show tomorrow. I'm hoping I put it in here for today. I thought I pretty much did, but it doesn't look like that I put it in for today. Nope, I didn't put it in there. But anyway, they did a playoff prediction. The Thunder are not in it, by the way. Are not predicted to be in the playoffs. Hello, did you hear me, Nathan? I lost Nathan somewhere. But anyway, I had I know I went and did it. I just didn't put it in here for some reason. I know I put it in my After the Storm, which I know we're going to talk about that tomorrow as far as no, I did not put it in here. Unfortunately, I did not put it in here.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I did not put it in. I know I put it in my After the Storm, but I thought I did it for the Thunder predictions, for the playoff predictions. And the Thunder are not predicted to be in the playoffs.
Is it ESPN? Did you do that?
Yeah, I mean I have it. It's just I was going to have that. I'm assuming I was going to do it for the After the Storm show. Is what I was going to do tomorrow when I do the pre Thunder show for tomorrow is what I was going to do. But the Thunder schedule, here it is for those of you all who have not seen it yet. The Thunder schedule, we open up at Chicago against the Bulls. Then we have the Cleveland Cavaliers away and the Nuggets at home. So your prediction on those first three games?
I've got them going 3-1, losing at Cleveland.
So 2-1.
3-1. Well, yeah, Detroit. You didn't say Detroit. Yeah, so 2-1, losing at Cleveland.
Okay, then we play the Pistons at home. 4-1.
Yeah, 4-1.
Yes, and then you have the Pelicans at home.
Got 5-1.
That's
Yeah,
going to be a good
5-1.
game. That's going to be a real good game. Then we
Yeah.
play the Warriors at home.
Got to win on that one. At home.
I'm giving us a W on that. I'm still thinking we're 6-1. 7-1 is what I've got us at after the Hawks. Cavaliers, I think we even that out. We're 8-1. And we're going to be 8-1, 7-2 at worst after the first.
Yeah, I've got a loss at Atlanta.
Yeah.
First
Yeah.
Atlanta.
And then we have the Cavaliers. Then we play 2 on the road. So I've got us at 2 losses or 1 loss. At the Kings.
Got a loss on that.
Yep. At the Suns.
Loss.
Spurs at home. And that's the first in-season tournament game.
Yes, I've got that as a win. I think I've got a sweep in San Antonio.
Right. Golden State Warriors at Golden State. That's an L.
Back to back, too. Got 2 losses.
Yeah.
in
So that's 5 losses. The Trailblazers away. That should be a win.
That's a win.
Bulls.
Win.
76ers at home.
Actually have us winning that.
That's a Saturday afternoon game, as a matter of fact, which is going to be interesting. That must be a TV game since it's at 4 o'clock. So I've got it.
No, it's not. It's not an extra broadcast.
Oh, that's sad. 4 o'clock is a weird time for a set. But that's because of football. That's Thanksgiving weekend.
Oh, yeah.
That's Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
weekend.
you're right.
Then Tuesday the 28th at T-Wolves.
Have a loss on it.
Okay, that's 6. You have 6 losses or 7 right now.
6. That'd be the 6. Minnesota would be the 6.
Yeah. Lakers at home.
I've got a win on that one.
I got to win as well. Mavericks away.
I had a win on that because we usually dominate Dallas. It's like, not the rebuild years, but like last year, previously to that.
Well, we were 3-1 against them last year.
3-1 against Dallas last year.
Yeah, 3-1.
That was Isaiah Joe's breakout party.
Yeah, I'm gonna give us an L on that 7. Then the Jazz at home.
Got a win on that one.
The Kings away.
Got a loss on that one.
Nuggets away.
Loss.
Yep, that's 9 for me, 8 for you. The Grizzlies at home.
Actually have a win on that because John Morant still won't be back then.
Yep, I have a win too. Clippers at home.
Loss.
I have that as a W. Because we match up really well with them. And plus Russell will play at the end of the Russell will play at the end of the game, which gives us a chance to win because he'll do something stupid trying to be impressive. So that's why I got us a win there.
Can't argue that.
But anyway, you got it. That's 8-8. We both have 8. Saturday at home against the Lakers again. The 23rd.
I have that one as a loss.
Loss. We're not going to beat them twice. Then you got that's 9 for me. Tuesday, Timberwolves at home.
I've got a win on that one.
Me too. The Knicks at home.
Got a win on that one.
Man,
That's
we don't really match up with them really well at all.
No, but we beat them. We beat them both times last year.
No, they
We
beat us
played
here.
really
They
good
spanked
against
us here. They beat us like a
No.
They beat us like a stepchild here. They killed us. We
We
sat there.
smoked them before.
No, the one game they killed us last year. Go back and look. They smoked
We
us.
were, yeah.
They smoked us, bro. We were sitting there watching the game. I'm telling you, we couldn't do anything. They did whatever they wanted. They probably hit 23s on us.
Yeah, that's right.
They killed us,
That's
dude.
right.
We didn't. I mean, it was awful.
I have a split with them this year.
Yeah, that was. We don't. I don't like the matchup with them at all. I don't like the matchup.
We smoked them in New York, though. We smoked them.
I'm just telling you.
We had 120 points in the first half.
Dude, they smoked us. They smoked us one game. I promise you, because we were sitting there. They played 2 games in here last year. They smoked us. It was terrible. It was one of our worst non-defensive Gardner 3 performances I've ever seen. They did whatever the hell they wanted. Whatever the hell they wanted. It was terrible. It was terrible. The Nuggets away.
Nuggets away, I have a loss.
Right, that's 10. 11 for me. The Nets at home on New Year's Eve. That should be a win for me. I think it's the Nets at home.
I've got to win. Got to win on that.
Even though I think, what is our record in that 50-50? Well, I wonder what our record is doing on New Year's Eve games. I need to go back and look at that. Let me go back and look at that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Then
Okay.
the Celtics at
Hold on a
home.
second. Let me get this for you. Quick.
The Celtics at home. I'm going to take that as a
Raptors, November 13th, 2022, Thunder 145, Knicks 135. Was at New York. And the 21st of November, Knicks 129, Thunder 119.
Yep.
So it was about even. Anyway.
That was the game that I'm just telling you, it was so front. We're like, somebody guard somebody on the damn 3-point line. They couldn't miss. It was horrible. It was horrible. It was a horrible watch. I mean, it was a terrible watch, bro. It was horrible. Then, okay, it's at the Celtics.
I actually have that as
Excuse me, Celtics at home. I got that as a W. Celtics at home.
Yeah, I do too.
At the Hawks.
I actually have that as a loss.
Okay, I got that as a win. The Nets.
Don't usually match up well with them.
The Nets. To me, I've got that a split between the Hawks and the Nets. So I'm at 13.
I've got a loss at Brooklyn.
Wizards on the road. Got as an L.
That's a better.
That's 14.
Yeah, that's an L? You going with an L on that?
Yeah. I'm going with an L on that.
Really?
Yeah, because
You're changing.
Wizards. Yeah, I got us going on the road. On that 4 game, I got us 2-2.
I've got.
We're either going to be 1-3. 1-3. I'm sorry, I got us 1-3. That's what I have us. 1-3 on that road trip.
Lost to Miami.
Yep. Home against the Trailblazers.
I think that was one.
And then home against the Magic. Win.
I've got a split with Magic.
And then at the Lakers.
Lost.
So you got us going 1-2 against them?
Yeah, 1-2, 1-3, depending. I don't remember.
Yeah. Clippers away.
A loss on that.
Me too. Jazz away.
A loss on that.
I got us a win.
I'm going 3-1, and that's probably my loss.
Well, we've got 3 road games, 4 road games. I've got us going 2-2. We're not going to lose. We're not going to lose to the Timberwolves. We're not going to go 1-3. We'll either beat the Clippers or the Lakers, and we will beat the Jazz or the Timberwolves. I got us going 2-2 on a road trip.
Okay.
Tuesday, like I said, tomorrow Tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to do the real breakdown, completely game by game, win, loss, the whole 9 yards, score, everything. So tomorrow's going to be more of a full breakdown than today. Trailblazers at home,
Win on
W, yes. Spurs on the road,
win,
Pelicans on the road.
loss.
Yeah, that's what, 15 losses, 16 losses.
I think that's actually at 20 losses.
20 losses, yes, you're right. So that's 21. Pistons, we don't play them well on the road for whatever reason. I don't know why that is.
Yeah, but I'm still going with the win on that because we're way better than that.
Yeah, we just, for whatever reason. Okay, then we have the Timberwolves at home. We have a 4-game homestand. That's nice. T-Wolves.
Yeah, I've got to score 4-0 in that one.
Yep, then we have the Nuggets at home.
Yep, win on that one.
I got 2 wins in a row. Charlotte at home, that's 3 wins. And the Raptors at home, that's 4 wins to me. We either go 3-1 or 4-0 during that stretch.
I think if you have a loss there, it's probably going to be against Denver. But,
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, if we just play pretty good against Toronto.
We match up really well, better than people think against Denver. That's just me. Utah.
Got a win on that one.
Yep. So you got them beating Utah twice in a row at home.
Yes, I do. Actually, no, I have a loss.
Okay.
At home,
The first
at
time.
Utah.
The first time. Okay. Because I was say we're not going to beat them two times in a row at home. That's the loss for me. Win the first time,
we
loss
are
this time.
taking 3. No.
Because we match up. It's tough to. That place is a dog. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about
I know. Yeah, marketing plays well against us.
Yep. Mavericks away, L.
I've got a win on that one. I really think we're better than Dallas.
Yeah, I do too. But I'm going to give it an L. Then we come home the 11th against the Kings on Sunday.
Yeah.
2 o'clock game. Whoa, 2 o'clock game. Boy, Sam, his wife really, Shannon, she must be really working on them because she was saying we need to quit playing so many late games on Sunday, need to play earlier games. Seems like that she's got somebody's ear. That's a good thing. Because I agreed with her. I was like, why are we playing 7 o'clock games on a Sunday? She goes, I don't know. That makes no sense. We should play Sunday afternoon games. And that way, do that. You go to church, you come back, you go to the game, and then afterwards, you have the evening to get the kids ready for the next day. It's a good point. Talk to your husband.
Games.
Talk to your husband.
Beautiful.
Tuesday, February 13th, 6:30 p.m. At Orlando, W.
I actually have a loss in that one.
At Orlando, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thursday, at the Clippers, home.
Got a win on that. First one against the Clippers.
Me too. Wizards at home. That's a back-to-back. Chet will not be playing against the Wizards. Chet will not be playing against the Wizards.
We can beat those with our second stringers.
Yep. Rockets.
I actually have a loss to the Rockets for the first game.
Listen at you. The Rockets again, back-to-back, so we play them at home. So we play them in Houston on Sunday, fly home Sunday night, play them again on Tuesday.
Got a win on that.
Yep. At San Antonio.
Got a win on that one.
At Phoenix.
Loss.
At Lakers.
Loss.
So I got us a win. I think we split with the Lakers too.
We don't. They got too much size for us, man. We just don't mess up all of it.
Yeah, but I like.
Even though we won them last year.
Yeah, I think it's 2-2. Trailblazers.
I've got a sweep in the Trailblazers.
Yeah.
Go with the win.
Heat at home. 4-game homestand. Okay. We got the Heat first, then the Grizzlies, then the Pacers, then the Mavericks. 3-1 in this homestand.
Here. Where's your loss at?
Huh? Where's my loss at? My loss is either the Grizzlies or the Heat.
Yeah, I've got Grizzlies.
Then we have the Grizzlies again in Memphis. I think we split that. If we beat them here, we'll lose there. If we lose here, we'll beat them there. Utah.
I've got to put this stuff.
I'll say Utah.
Got to win on the Utah game. Got to win on that.
Okay. The Raptors.
The loss on that.
Yeah, in Toronto. That's always a tough matchup. The Bucks on the road.
We never play well against the Bucks.
No, we don't. Well, last year we should have beat him here, except remember the Lopez deal?
Yeah,
that was
stupid not Harden. Dort fouled the idiot.
Okay, well, first of all, the coach had Dort on a 7-4 guy. With 1 second to go. Hey, listen, less than a half a second. What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? How do you not pull the switch immediately, knowing the only thing they can throw is an alley-oop? And you have a 6'5" guy guarding a 7'4" guy on an alley-oop with a second to go. Come on now.
I know.
That's on the coach, not Dort.
He shouldn't have fouled him.
That was on the coach. Once again, we shall see if he's going to do what he does, okay? We're going to see. To me, that's easy decision. I'm not putting a 6'5" guy on a 7-foot guy with 1 second to go when the only play they've got is to throw it at the rim. The only play they got. It's the only play they got, but yet you put a guy that's 7 inches shorter than their tallest guy, and you're going to have him guard him? Yeah, he's going to foul him, even though it wasn't a foul. They still called it. Huh?
SGA should have had a game winner in that one.
Yep, that's true. I agree, but it didn't happen because the coach did not put a 6'5" guy on a 7'4" guy. That's what happened. Okay, once again, coaching matters, but we're going to see. We're going to see. Like I said, we're going to see. We're going to see.
A line from, Pat Jones. It's not the X's and O's, it's the Jimmys and the Joes.
Listen, it's the X's and O's. That's why Pat Jones was a less than 500 coach, bro. Okay? Come on now. It's players. Listen, you can do all the X's and O's all you want to, but if you ain't got the players to execute them, it don't matter. Correct?
Yeah, you're right.
You got to have, but you got to you have to put players in position to make the correct play. If you don't put them in the correct position and you rely on them to do it, yeah, that's dumb. But to me, to put a 6'5" guy on a 7'2" guy with 1 second and the only play they've got is to throw it at the rim, that's what are you doing? And I never get Randy and I are sitting there screaming like, what the hell's going on? And that's why we're like, what are you doing? We were screaming at the coach. What are you doing? But the fans are mad at Dort, and I'm like, okay, see, that's the difference between being educated and non-educated. When you're educated, you understand what just happened. When you're non-educated, you're like, why did Dort do that? Why the hell was he on a guy that's 7 inches taller than him? That should have never happened. You should either had Poku on him or whomever, or what was the other guy we had, Muscala. You should have had somebody on him. Poku, anybody. Okay, you should have had somebody.
Line change, boys.
Hey, what's up,
going
man?
on?
Anyway, you should have had somebody on him. You should have had somebody on him. That's the point. Okay? But you didn't. I'm just saying, you coming up with Pat Jones quotes and all the nonsense. You come up with all the nonsense, and I'm gonna call you out. There ain't no nonsense there. You only have one play. That's to have a matching guy when they only have one play is to throw it at the rim, and you're gonna have a guy that's 7 inches shorter at a one play they got. That's on the coach. So, like, once again, I'm going to see if the guy can coach because I knew he blew 6 games last year minimum because of his coaching. So we're going to see what happens this year. Anyway, okay, Pelicans.
We will. I think that 43.5 is a big number. I think that's a good number. I guess it's going to be on coaching.
Yep, I agree.
That's what I like seeing in this preseason football too. Is the same thing. Coaching decisions. What are you going to do? So same thing.
Agreed. Pelicans on the road.
Loss.
Ben, you're way back.
I'm gonna let y'all roll through this.
Yeah,
I don't know where we're at.
Yeah,
we're
at the end of the year. Ben's like, I have no idea. Ben's like, I'm out. Ben's, I'm out on that deal. The Houston Rockets at home. You can still give us your analogy, Ben, on what you think. Rockets at home.
Rockets stink. We'll win.
Yep, got to win on that one.
Yep. Phoenix Suns at home. Boy,
At home.
Actually,
yeah, I'm taking
they're
the
only
Thunder at home.
one and only winning.
What's the date on that? Is that back to
That's
back? Because
March.
then those
Nope.
how the NBA guys are, they
Nope.
won't play
Nope.
back to
Nope.
backs.
It's Friday.
Nope, it's not. It's Friday. It's not a basketball.
Oh yeah, so we'll get beat. Yeah, sure.
I'm taking Suns. I'm taking the Thunder
Yep.
at home
Yep.
Friday night.
I'm taking Suns.
Yeah,
I'm taking Thunder.
taking the Thunder on that.
Yeah, I'm taking Thunder too. Sunday
Good for you guys.
Sunday the 31st, the Knicks
Ooh.
at MSG. It's at MSG. I'm gonna give us an L.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that an L, but that's a great experience.
Yep, giving us an L. Nathan.
Got a nail on that one.
Yeah.
I like the Knicks team they got building right now. They just need a couple. They just need like a superstar too. I mean, RJ Barrett's not it. But
No, he's really not. He thinks he is. Tuesday, April 1st.
Hey, good for him.
2nd.
Good for him.
Tuesday, April 2nd, Sixers away.
Got a loss on that one.
This is going to be a
Yeah,
hard.
probably.
This is a hard stretch for us.
That's gonna be a tight game. That one's gonna be close, but it's gonna. I give them the win. I think Thunder go down on that one.
Yeah,
but
this is the thing. We play at Madison Square Garden. Then we play the Sixers. Then we play the Celtics.
the Sixers are in disarray though
I
right
know
now.
that,
Like
but I'm just saying
we
that
could.
we don't know
Yeah,
what
it's
team. We don't
so
even know
hard to see from.
we don't even know who
you know
they're
what I
going to
mean?
be on their team. We have no idea.
That's
But-
what I'm saying. Yeah, we have no idea at this
Well-
point. It's so far out.
But anyway, you've got the Knicks, the Sixers, the Celtics, and the Pacers in a 4 games away series.
I've
That's
got
nice,
all
huh?
those.
I think
Go
we're
ahead.
1-3.
I say win at Indiana, maybe.
Maybe that's my other loss.
Definitely beating the Pacers.
I don't know. I got us 1-3.
I don't know. I just at
Yeah,
New Orleans. I think
Oh, that's
we
a
have a good
5
shot.
game.
We have a good shot at New Orleans. I mean,
We don't play New Orleans.
But
I thought it was just-
it's the year
We played the
Philadelphia,
Knicks.
Boston,
We played the
Indiana.
Knicks. We
Oh,
played
I
the
see
Knicks.
it. I got you.
Yeah, the Knicks, the Sixers, the Celtics, the Pacers, and the Hornets.
Oh man,
I've got us
that
going
is
2-3 or
brutal.
2-3, possibly
Yeah.
3-2.
They better beat the Hornets. Better beat the Hornets.
3-2 would be optimal, but
Yeah, we should
Man,
we should
I'm
go
so-
2-3 if like at like if that's I feel like that's optimal thinking.
Yes.
Like 2-3 would be good.
yep.
2-3
it's
would be good.
just man.
I love that little like homestead at the end there though. That's nice.
Yeah. Then we have then we play the
Yeah.
Kings, the Spurs, the Bucks, and the Mavericks at the end. Which the
All
Maver-
at home.
Yeah,
All at home.
Milwaukee probably will not be playing their players. San Antonio,
Exactly.
that should be.
And we're going to be playing for something, I imagine.
Yeah,
I imagine that we're going to be playing for either, like the play-in game or like just going into the playoffs at that point. So that'll be awesome. Hopefully, like these teams are not trying to play.
Well,
We can just take
Sacramento-
advantage
Sacramento
and
will-
just win 4 more games.
Sacramento will be playing because they're
Go ahead.
playing for spots. The Mavericks may or may not be playing, depending. But the Bucks will not.
So that,
So we should go 4-0, 3-1. What does that put
If
you
we
at?
go
What does that
4-0
put you
there
at?
at the end and make it in, that would be wild.
What does that put you at, Nate?
I've actually got us at 49 and 34.
You guys said what?
I got it at 49 and 32.
49 and 33. So
32.
32. Well, there's
32.
82 games.
Yeah, 49 and 32.
Okay. That's 81 games. You said 49 and 32, right?
49 and 33. Sorry.
Okay, 3. I was like, because you kept saying 2. I'm like, that's 81 games. But, I don't know that.
No, I changed my win column. Forgot to change my loss.
Because that's that UConn math. I didn't know what was going on. That UConn math,
Hey,
man.
we
Yeah.
use calculators, man. We use calculators, okay?
Oh, well, I hope y'all use calculators at the bank at YMB over there. Anyway, so that's kind of what okay, so you're saying
I got them going 42 and 40 this year.
42.
You want to hear
so,
something funny, Ben?
so wait, hold on.
And
So you're taking the under, Ben.
Yeah, I am. I don't like our schedule. I've been looking at it. I don't like it.
I did 2 of these. Actually, I did 3 of them, but I didn't like one.
Okay.
So I threw it away. I did 2 of them, and the very first one I kind of just went through and kind of went with my gut, just on every single one up right away. And I didn't look at the wins, I didn't look at the numbers or anything like that, and I actually had it going 42. So, but then after I went back and thought a little bit about it, I went back and redid it, and now I have us 49-30.
So I have us 50 and 22.
See, and I'm going to attend a few games, and I'm going to go like this year, and I'm going to make a active effort to go out there and go have a good time and support them a little bit. But I just got to see it in front of my eyes, and I really want them to make the playoffs. I really think they can make that 6 seed. I really do.
Like
but
I said, tomorrow on After the Storm, we're going to.
It'll just depend on what what I mean. Like we just need. I got to see it for my own eyes. I got to see it. But right now, that's just what I have them at. I'd love to have them, at like 50 and 32. That'd be fantastic. Like that's what I want. But yeah. I just don't know.
Well, right now the NBA playoff. What NBA playoff predictions are as of standing right now? They have the Nuggets and the number 1 seed, the Grizzlies at number 2, the Kings at 3, the Suns.
The Grizzlies at 2, Kings 3.
The Suns at 4, the Clippers at 5, Golden State at 6, the Lakers at 7, and the T-Wolves at 8. That's the way they have it right now.
That's the exact same playoff bracket they had last year.
That's
in the exact same order.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
copy paste. Yeah.
Well,
good job, guys.
But you remember though, also on the East though, they have the Bucks, the Celtics, the Sixers, the Cavs, the Knicks, the Nets, the Hawks, and the Heat. And remember, Heat was playing last year, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were the 8th.
We're talking about that. This is the playoff predictions for this coming year. The Heat was a play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was the exact same order as it was this year.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I know. The Heat was not the 8th seed.
Butler is a dog.
Yeah,
I love Jimmy Butler.
The Heat was a play-in, bro.
Yeah, I know, but they ended up with the 8th seed.
I understand that, but that's not. This is the playoff predictions of where they're going to be. No play-in. This is where they're going. I say they're going to end.
Okay.
Yeah, where they're sitting.
Where they're sitting right now. Where they're going to end up. That's what they're saying.
Jimmy Butler is a dog.
Yes,
he reminds me like Kevin Garnett. He's got that Kevin Garnett feel. He's gonna go start smacking his head into this.
He ain't gonna do that. He's not gonna quite do that, but he's gonna be close.
Dog. Dude. He's one of those guys you want. You want him, Marcus Smart, on your team. You want one of those guys.
I agree, but I'm sitting there looking at the West, and I'm like, man, the Grizzlies. I don't know how the hell you're picking the Grizzlies at 2, with Ja Morant missing 25 games.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't see that.
That's so wild.
I don't really see that happening like that.
He should have missed more too, I believe. Half the season. Give him half the season.
Well, I mean, I thought that's about what he was going to get, but the problem is the NBA, the Players Association wasn't going to let this. This is the maximum they were going to allow him to get.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he lost his endorsements and stuff a little bit. Not all of them, but he lost a few.
Yeah, he's
lost. So that's punishment enough. But yeah, I mean, not trying to like dog on him or anything. I mean, we've all been around that stuff, so it's just kind of one of those things.
With you, man, that guy is a moron. I mean,
well, the first time we're like this, when you lose $39 million and it doesn't change your behavior, I don't know what the hell to think.
That's crazy to me.
I mean,
if I lose $39, I change my opinion. I can change my opinion.
But you know what I'm saying? $39 million. But now, granted, he's already got millions in the bank, and I get all that, and he's had 180 coming to him. But, dude, you lost $39 million. And then you turn around and you do – so he's going to basically lose $80 million, 70 to 80 million because of his actions.
Yeah, and it's crazy because he's such a great player.
Yeah,
he's so good. He's so good.
Yeah, he is.
But and it's amazing watching him. You just got to make smart decisions off the court, man.
Yeah, but that's the point, is that he doesn't have – then his camp, after it was done, still are acting defiant. It's like, okay, y'all aren't going to make it. If you haven't learned your lesson –
yeah, if your friends are still having you on there, and he tried to throw his phone down to be like, what are you doing?
That's exactly what he did. But the point is that his people around him, i.e. his father, his dad to me is too busy being T. Morant. He's too busy
Oh, he's
hanging
like
out on the
what's his name?
sidelines.
The ball.
But he's
Who's
too busy hanging out on the sideline, acting like he's the man, and my son is blah blah blah. And I know that Blake Griffin's dad, Tommy, does not do that. Okay, and I know that Trey
no?
Young's dad does not do that. They're their fathers. You know what I'm saying? They're around, and yeah, they're there, but you don't see them hanging out on the
Oh
sideline
no,
with
he's. I
sunglasses and
think
all
he
that.
saw like LeVar Ball the way he
Well,
was,
if he
and I
didn't
think
learn it,
he's
well,
trying to be like that. I think he's trying to be like that.
that is not
I
the
think he's trying
lesson.
to.
That's not the lesson to
No,
follow.
he's trying to do that. Is
That's
what it
not the
looks like.
lesson. That's not the lesson to follow. But I don't think LeVar would let his sons. If his son lost $39 million, I can promise you, son's not going to lose the rest. That's not going to happen again. He's going to put him in check,
Yeah, then
or
you
try to.
now you got that baby Gronk. You got baby Gronk's dad being a weirdo
Yeah,
and
but
stuff. Yeah,
it's just. I mean,
no way.
I just like something is wrong. So, but anyway, in NFL, let me go ahead and
Ugh.
take our quick break here. Since Nathan was
Hey
talking,
guys, quick
too
question for you.
much. Go ahead.
Hey, whoa, quick thing, Arthur. So I know how you like to bet on basketball, Matt. So a wager I would put forward, like 20, 30 bucks, whatever. We all fill out this preseason win and loss thing for the Thunder, and then whoever has the best actual record, win loss prediction, kind of wins the pot.
Yeah, we can do that. We'll do it tomorrow on the show. We'll do it today.
I'm in for anything. I'm in
Okay.
for whatever.
Okay, well, here, let's go ahead and thank our sponsors, Collaborative Logic, for keeping us up and running and moving and grooving where we can go out and get out and about and be running and not be, scrambling around like I was at the beginning when we first started doing this, 100 whatever shows ago.
Crushing it, and you said it sounds good too.
Yep.
So they're doing a freaking
They
great
do
job.
a
They're
great
doing
job.
awesome.
SRB, if you have an engineering, surveying, or planning, holler at my guy Mark Long for that. Oak Grove Trucking and guy Jose Fierro if you need any rocks and dirt to be moved. Greg and Max Nafee, thanking them for their support as always. Y&B, family owned and operated since 1912. They are the bank that makes things happen. They are an equal housing lender and a member of the FDIC. Proud sponsor for us to go out and support minority women and black-owned businesses in the Oklahoma City area. And then you can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. That's www.ynbok.com. Or you can go in and see them any of their locations, 401 Elm in downtown Yukon, YNB East, right off the Parkway in 66th, YNB Mustang, 218 North Mustang Road, YNB Parkway, Garth Brooks Boulevard, and I-40, just south of I-40, right there on Garth Brooks, and YNB Peoples on 23rd between MacArthur and Rockwell. DT Construction and Consulting, 405-209-4051. That's 405-209-4051. If you need needs for any roofing, construction needs of any kind, holler at our guy, Drew Hinthorn. He'd be more than happy to hook you up with whatever needs that you have for your home. You can contact them. Also, email them at dtconstruction2015@outlook.com. He's respectful, local, and loyal, which means what? He answers his damn telephone if you call. And also, remember, we are at Georgia's Happy Hog, 712 Culbertson Drive, just east of Lincoln, right off of Culbertson Drive, south of the state capitol, north of OU Medical Center, and just across the street from the Harn Homestead. They are open Monday through Saturday from 11 to 7, closed on Sunday. So they got to cook that meat, smoke that meat. So they're definitely closed on Sundays. But anyway, go by and check them out. They are fantastic. One of my favorite places to eat. So that being said, did you guys see at all the football game last night? The Browns
I got to watch a little bit of it.
Browns and Eagles, 18-18 final score.
I did not watch any of it.
I watched just barely some of it. And I was like, it's
boring.
To me, it's
boring.
so
boring.
If one of your teams is not really playing, it's hard to get excited about guys who probably are never going to play. And you're never going to see.
I do think the Eagles have the best offensive line in the league. Like, obviously not in preseason. You're gonna have Lane Johnson,
none of them,
Kelsey out there.
None of them play. So that's
dude. I know. I'm saying,
so
but I think they do have the best offensive line in the league.
I don't know. I think that's Cleveland. That's just me though.
Oh yeah.
Cleveland has the best offense. Cleveland has the best.
Got him a second, but yeah. No, I mean, Oh, that was just a
That's
slow
just, that's
burner.
just,
You know, like when you got a good cigar and you're like, oh, this is fantastic, and then you like start tasting it and it like kind of stinks. And you're
no,
like, oh, okay, I wish I wouldn't have bought this one.
no,
That's
I
kind of
don't.
what that game was.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
That's kind
Because
of what that game was.
no,
It was
because
like
to
a
me that
bad cigar.
a bad
It like
cigar, you
lasted
know it
too
from the
long.
very no.
We're doing
A bad
it's
cigar,
just like,
as soon as you
it
taste
wasn't
it, is
fun.
bad. That's not true. I smoked cigar for 30 years, and if it's a bad cigar,
You know what I
it's a
mean?
bad cigar right from the beginning. You're like, yeah, I'm not interested in this
Yeah,
shit
you're
at
like,
all.
okay,
At
but
all.
you're like, okay, I only have one, right?
No, I'm not
So
gonna
you
have
have
any. I'm not gonna have any. It sucks. And this game was like that. It sucked from the very beginning. I'm like, I'm not interested.
that game stunk.
It stunk.
Yeah, oh yeah,
It
okay.
stunk.
Go ahead.
Friday tonight we have the Panthers versus the Giants on the NFL channel, and then the Bengals and the Falcons. One is at 6:00. The Panthers and the Giants, and then the Bengals and Falcons are at 6:30. I'm just not interested. I mean, I'm going to watch the Panthers because I want to watch Bryce and see if they got him any more protection or they could do anything for him at all for him to not be on his back and getting killed.
Yeah, I'd like to not see him with green on his jersey when he leaves.
Yes, I don't know if that's
that'd be
possible.
great. Ridley needs to catch a pass. He still needs some reps, regardless who's the quarterback. You still just give him a screen, give him a bubble pass out there, like give him something like that. Even just hand the ball off to him. He just needs to like touch the football.
Isn't Calvin Ridley with Jacksonville?
He's with the Panthers.
Well, who is with Jacksonville?
Do what?
Who's with Jacksonville?
Shoot.
I think Ridley is with them.
I have to double check that right now. But I thought he was with them.
Trevor Lawrence and Calvin Ridley are, because I've got this in my top wide receiver duels.
Oh yeah, you're right. Right. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I messed that up.
Okay, because I'm like, that didn't sound right.
Yeah, I messed that up.
So anyway,
My bad.
I
apologize.
Okay, so anyway, I don't know how that's going to work. And then the Bengals and the Falcons, I know Joe is not going to play. Falcons, I still want to see what Bijan Robinson did here, see what he does game 2. I liked what I saw in game 1.
What was it?
Bijan Robinson, the Bengals and Falcons.
I just like mustard.
God, Jesus. Nathan, you don't help me at all, man. Bijan Mustard.
Yeah,
Bijan Mustard. Wow.
I'm gonna leave.
Really being Bijan Mustard.
And you see,
I know.
you see, the Ravens did sign Jadeveon Clowney.
Well, we haven't got to that yet, but in NFL news, the Ravens
my bad.
signed Jadeveon
Just burned it.
to a 1-year deal. Yeah, that being I was in NFL news. We hadn't got there yet. Oh, and then of course the Cowboys are in team fighting. They say it's no big deal, which I don't think it is either. Do you guys think it is? Either one of y'all?
Nope, love it.
Nathan?
I think it'll be all right. No, I think it'll be all right.
You saw the fight the other day, yeah? Man, I think that's good.
I don't see anything.
Get after it. And you saw guys throwing their helmets on.
Yeah, tempers are high. You know, there's a lot of trash talking on between the defense and the offense because they're fighting.
You see those fights?
Yeah, I know.
You want to go make the Tampa Bay Lightning? Go ahead. Come on.
Oh,
there's a lot more fights than those. I guarantee it. They say, hey, no fighting today, and there's 3 fights by 8 a.m.
You see how Nathan? You see how Ben always changes to hockey?
Different, yeah, okay. That? And we're not wearing helmets either. We're going out there. We're making a team. Like that's what, yeah. So you guys can go practice, run. You guys can go throw the football around, have a good time, like do all these, highlights, whatever. All right, these guys are out there smacking each other's faces in. Yeah,
unbelievable.
I don't like my teeth, man. I'm not gonna get involved.
I agree.
Yeah,
the Eagles coach.
Me too. I lost mine at NASCAR. That's just if you will. Well, okay. Here we're going to the story. Okay, so NASCAR. I'm at Texas Motor Speedway. Going to that. I think it was 6 years ago, and then I'm riding a bicycle around that some guy gave me. No, well, this is going to be a good story. And then so then some guy with a ponytail. He's like 6'6". He goes, "Hey, can I have that bicycle?" I go, "Oh yeah, of course," because I'm not going to say no to that guy. He's massive. And then he goes, "Oh, you can." And I was like, "Oh, I'll sit on the pegs on the front." So I sit on the front and I break all 6 of my front teeth. Mm-hmm. Yep. Terrible decision. Never doing that again. Never going to NASCAR again either.
Okay, my NASCAR story is way better than that, but okay. My NASCAR story is way better than that.
I mean,
love NASCAR.
guys, I can't drive. I can't watch a car drive around.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Oh no, I didn't watch them.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I went to NASCAR my first time. This has been probably, 15 years ago? Something like that, at Dallas Motor Speedway. And so I lose the bet, and I'm parked right by the grandstand. And I lose the bet. I have to go get beer. So I got to get 2 cases of beer. So I have to leave my spot. So I drive. Well, when I come back, of course, there's no parking anywhere near my spot. So I got to park a mile or so away. So
No way.
So I'm carrying 2 cases, one on each shoulder, and I'm walking just, trying to hurry up and get there. And I look up and I see these guys with these long beards with overalls, white guys. And I'm looking at them like, whoa, and they see me because I look up and I see them and I'm walking straight towards them. And I'm thinking, okay, what do I do? Do I walk around? Or do I just keep walking? What do you do? And so I was like, well, screw it. I'm just going to keep walking. So I walk right up there to them. And they look at me. They go, hey, you lost the bet, didn't you? I go, yeah, I lost the bet. And they just starts laughing at me. And I'm thinking, these hillbilly backwoods, anything's going to happen. They're like, hey, do you like tequila? And I'm like, sure. They have Don Julio 42. That's what they have.
Oh,
that's what they're drinking.
All right.
I'm
hanging out with these guys.
I'm like, what the hell? And they're drinking Macallan whiskey. They're drinking Macallan scotch. Okay. And I'm looking at these dudes like, y'all don't fit the description of anything that I would expect.
You're like,
you know what I'm saying? So, but anyway.
Yeah, you got a chair? I'm going to sit down over here with you guys.
I had a couple shots with them, and then I went back to my guys. But I freaking love NASCAR. And Nate, yes, you could. Because there's something about the smell of the rubber. It's something.
Dude, it was awesome. I had a blast until I broke all my teeth out.
I didn't break my teeth out.
It was fantastic.
I could have been buried somewhere, who knows where, without these country dudes, but it didn't work out that way.
Man, some of those guys, they have trailers that they pull in the infield, and they have, like, full bars. They have,
unbelievable.
Like, beer on tap, like, kegs. Like, that's why I borrowed a bicycle and broke my teeth. Like, somebody walked in front of us, so the guy stopped, and I just went flying.
First of all, Ben, you shouldn't have been doing that.
Oh, man. That is such a blast. If you
is.
can stay in the infield at a NASCAR race, you go do it.
Yep.
Like, go.
Yeah, I did that. I did that with my boy, Jim Rice. He was a part owner of the team, so I did that. Eagles coach Nick Sirianni.
You got it, dude.
Nick's coach Nick Sirianni isn't open to a QB competition despite Mariota's struggles. How do you guys feel about that? Because he has not looked good at all. Marcus Mariota. I don't know if y'all watched the Eagles. He has not looked good.
We kind of know what he is anyway.
Yeah, we do. We definitely know what he is.
I really loved his deal on the quarterback and stuff. Like I liked seeing him last year and dealing with stuff like that. But I don't think that was the right decision for him to go there. I think you got to go somewhere where you maybe have a shot. Maybe he's trying to learn. I don't know. Maybe he's just trying to learn.
His last true shot at starting quarterback was in Atlanta.
Yeah, I really liked him on that show too.
No, I did too. It was great. That was his last shot. Now we know that he's done.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and he didn't even make it all the way.
Yeah,
but go to, I don't know. There's a few teams that he could have went to. Then maybe learned a little bit more. Maybe go behind . So that's what I like about Zach Wilson going to the with Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. He's going to learn a lot. Go to somebody that you can go
Zach
learn
Wilson
from for a year.
He stayed. He didn't leave. He was already with the Jets.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying if you're Mariota, go somewhere where you can learn from somebody. Even David Carr would be good. Somebody like that, Garoppolo. Somebody like that that's just a little bit older. We don't have very many. If you really think about it, we don't have very many older quarterbacks left. Everybody's young. They're all young.
I think he's done. That's just me. I think he's done.
Yeah, I know it sucks too.
I think he's done. So, anything else you guys want to talk about? Because I'm gonna go to Cats tonight to do the After the Storm. So I'm gonna actually do an actual breakdown of. I'm gonna actually go through it, Nate, the schedule, and do my real breakdown
When-
of the
you
game.
do this
Or tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to do it tomorrow.
or-
I'm doing it tomorrow. I'm sorry, not tonight.
Tomorrow, right?
Doing it tomorrow at Cutting Out Barbershop. Go get my hair cut about 2:30 and do the show tomorrow afternoon. So we're going to do the After the Storm
Hey,
preseason deal.
what do you got on tap for next Thursday? Where you gonna be?
Next Thursday is the celebrity waiters dinner. Next Thursday.
Dang, okay. Because I'm not gonna be here. I'm gonna be out that week.
I'm not going to be either. Remember, it's Thursday.
No, I know. I'm saying next week.
I know. Next Thursday, the 24th, is the celebrity waiters is wait night.
Okay.
I'm gonna be here the next. I'm gonna be here the next Thursday, the 31st or whatever it is. The next Thursday, I'm gonna be in Yukon.
31st. Okay, I might
Yeah.
be here that day.
Yeah, because this Thursday I'm gonna be. I gotta do the celebrity waiters deal, so I don't have time to go to Yukon, drive all the way back. I don't have that time. I don't have that kind of time Thursday, because I've got to drop Ace off at the doggy place all night for him to spend the night. So I got to drop him off. Then I got to go pick up my rental car. Then I've got to go. I got to do the celebrity waiters night. Then I got to wake up and leave at 5 to go to be in Houston by 12:30. So yeah, I don't. My day tomorrow is So next Thursday I will not be in Yukon. It'll be the next Thursday. Remember, it's always the last Thursday of the month.
Yeah, it's the last Thursday. The reason I was gonna say because I might not be here that day. I was gonna say
Yeah, I will not be here. It won't be here next Thursday. I will not be there. So you're safe. So, but anyway, celebrity wait night next Thursday night, 5:30 to 8:30. And no, Ben, I'm not waiting on your ass if you show up. You and Kylie, I'm not waiting on y'all. Upward transitions, and no, Randy, right? I am not delivering. Quit asking me. You asked me the last 8 years or 9 years or 7 years how long I've been doing it. I'm not delivering to UConn. So don't ask me. He's gonna text me. He's gonna text me anyway.
You and Gino would make a heck of a pair.
Anyway, I don't definitely do Gino's Pizza. That's out for sure. I haven't ate Gino's Pizza since probably 80 something. Probably since the last time I had
Gino's has been open for years. I mean, 15th quarterback in the league. Are you kidding me?
That's about right for him. That's about right for him. That's what I say.
Oh, come on.
That reminds me. You got anything you guys want to talk about before we get off?
Javion Clowney to the Ravens.
Oh my God, we've just discussed that.
Birds
man.
are chirping. Birds are chirping. Birds are chirping. Here we go.
Nathan, do you want to say, Nathan? You want to talk about chirping, about your team chirping too? I got to hear his bird. It was these Ravens.
No, I'm good, man. Just shoot me a link tomorrow. I'll see what I can do.
All right, well, I'll be on. If you can be on, great. I'll just let you know. But anyway, Ben, hey, I appreciate both of you guys being on today. Like I said, we're at Georgia's
Yes, sir.
Happy Hog.
Watch and also watch that Hard Knocks if you can.
I'm not watching Hard Knocks. I could
Good
care
stuff.
less about the
Good
JET.
stuff.
I could care less about JET's.
Yeah, I don't like
Jets,
him either.
Mets,
I just
Clippers.
like Aaron.
No, I don't like any. I don't like him that
Yeah,
much either.
all of a sudden-
I'm out.
Might buy a jersey next week.
Well,
We'll
you
see.
go ahead and get that. I'm out. So I'm done with that. I'm done with him. I'm done with all that. So
Cheers, buddy.
all right,
Have a
you
good
guys
one.
be safe. Everybody have a happy Friday.
All right, you guys.
Enjoy you guys.